This lab contains a simple reflected cross-site scripting capability in the search functionality. That's good. Okay, so to solve the lab, perform a cross-site scripting attack that calls the alert function. And we know that the vulnerability is the search functionality, so likely something that I write here is reflected somewhere in the page. Okay, you can see this in the page, maybe you can see it in the URL. That's part of the ingredient for a cross-site scripting, okay? Because we need a link. We need to send a link to the victim, okay? I will start putting a tag here. I will start doing, let me try to do a bold and see if it becomes bold. Yeah, apparently it is. Great, now to solve the lab, they just want an alert, right? So let's do what they want. Yeah, okay, you have an alert. It's in the comment functionality. So we have a blog. Let's go to views on post. Yeah, there are comments. Great job with this. Let's see if we can emphasize our comment. Let's go back here. Okay, so you see here we have that the content was reflected as it is. We are done. If they want just an alert. Okay, so let's put XSS post. And then if you go back, you should have this. So I have a command for blind SQL injection with conditional errors. Here I have an option, you see, max worker is of type int, the default value is 8, and then I provide an help message. And after that I simply call the main that I have there. Okay, if you remember here we were providing a main. I can specify a different server in the call of main, where I take the server from app options server. You see that there is an app callback. Okay, this is to process arguments and options that apply to all commands. What kind of options I want to set globally are the server. Okay, every challenge we are going to solve with this Web Security Academy will target a specific server. So instead of having this argument in every command, I could put just here. And then you see this ... in Hyper means that there is no default value essentially. Okay, so this must be specified. How? If it's not specified via the command line, I want this to be asked to the user via prompt. But it's also possible to have it in an environment variable called _server. And again, otherwise it can be specified as a command line option. Here I have also a comment. Also in there I have a comment, okay? So this is a standard way to document Python code, and this will be used by Typer to build the help screen. And yeah, you see, I access the global variable app options. Let's have a look. Okay. So I have here a variable app options that takes this value, instantiate an app options class, where I collect all the options that I want to set. And yeah, now we are going to change something in there. So if you say that you want debug, I'm going to switch to the debug version, and whatever you pass me as the server, I'm going to pass later here, you see. Okay, so this will set up essentially just this variable, the app options. that later will be used, for example, here. Usually I put also another file here, the main level, and this is the actual entry point. Poetry, run, Python, code cli.py, and here you see that they are nicely described with the description I provided. It's the vulnerable server ID, and then it's also specified that you can use the code server environment variable and more. You see, the log level, you must provide a value in this set, because this is actually an enumerate that I did. Okay, it's an optional field of type log level, and log level I define it here as an enumerate. There. You see, for this specific command, you can specify max workers. You see? So they added this file. Now, in this case, I'm going to temp. Then I guess there was code. And then I want to run poetry, run Python. What? Code cli. I don't want to complete this code underscore cli py, because I will never really execute in this way. You have seen, we need poetry, run, blah blah blah. What I want to complete is this command. And now if I start a new session, code cli, I should be able to, you see, just press tab. Since there is only one command, he inferred this. And if I do help, let's see, it completes automatically.